Friends, today I will tell you about a secret tribe who enjoy cheating tourists. When the rainy season ends, some tourists head south into Ethiopia, near the border with Kenya and South Sudan. They are looking for one of the last African tribes to pierce their lips with large decorative plates. Each village and visit is truly unique. There are many happy smiles and faces to be found. Visitors often consider them a dangerous tribe. Over the years, the most popular travel magazines published a handful of images adorned with lip plates, cattle horns, sticks and bones, berries and leaves, and other foliage. Tourists want to see in real life what they grew up seeing on the covers of these magazines. These people are called Morsi. When you spend time with the Mursi people of Ethiopia and talk to the locals, you will realize that these titles do not reflect the true meaning of this Ethiopian ethnic group. Both the men and women of the Mursi tribe are fierce warriors, strong, resilient, and intimidating to say the least, and although there have been conflicts in the past, most Mursi people are friendly. Morsi is a regional state in southwestern Ethiopia near the border with South Sudan. As semi-nomadic herders, the Mursi regularly move around the region, where water sources are most useful year-round, for thousands of cattle. People often ask if it is safe to visit the Mursi tribe, or asking if they are the most dangerous tribe. Mursi tribal villages are full of large guns, body scars, and lip plates. Visitors often tell stories of them being a dangerous tribe, with photos to match. However, the Mursi tribe, like other tribes in the Omo Valley, live by tribal law, so if you don't hurt them, they won't hurt you either. Among the 45 distinct ethnic groups inhabiting the region, the Mursi are visually distinctive and recognizable by the large lip plate worn by the women of the tribe. And since the Morsi live in a very remote and often inaccessible part of the country, this scene alone is enough to attract many camera-wielding tourists to their region every year. The scars on the skin of the women of the Mursi tribe are signs of both strength and beauty using razor blades or forked branches. Using razor blades or forked branches, they cut the skin and then rub ashes on the wound. Morsi's journey can be incredibly difficult. Visitors must first fly into Addis Ababa, Ethiopia's capital, then take a domestic flight, just south of one of the two villages. From there, and only if conditions are favorable, they must get an off-road vehicle and take a guide, and go 5 to 8 hours further south, deep into the desert, where the roads are inhospitable, unless they are completely washed out, due to heavy rainfall. Another reason to be a little apprehensive, or anxious, about visiting the Mursi tribe is that they are the only tribe in the lower Omo Valley that you are going to see, so you need an armed escort with you. Escort will pick up your vehicle at Mago National Park. It was originally a law to protect tourists from various moments of unrest or trouble, but it still persists, and is often seen as a way to make more money from tourist visits. In recent years, many men in Mursi tribal villages have begun to mark their bodies, as a mark of fashion and identity, but in the past male body markings were more specific, symbolic, and meaningful. Although men's scars have meaning in some places, most are for personal fashion and identity. Women know to place their lip plates firmly in place before tourists arrive, but they go one step further. Members will paint their faces, and then put cow horns and leather straps on their heads with bells, beaded garlands, fruit-bearing vines and other trinkets, leading to a kind of competitive performance art stage, which will look the most extravagant. For every photo, the Morsi expect a tip, and the Morsi have learned that with every snapshot, tourists will pay. Visiting the villages of the Mursi tribe, due to the increasing number of tourists, is more challenging to visit. After a photo session, Mursi women will try to sell unused lip plates and training gauges made of clay. Tourists are usually happy to pay, but some visitors believe they are experiencing authentic Mursi life, so the tribesmen seek to sell their pictures, or lip gags, for a few Bear or Ethiopian coins. There is a lot at play here. Although lip plate gags are absolutely a staple of Mursi culture, they are not worn at home unless there are Mursi-specific ceremonies or celebrations. To be honest, when the Morsi are at home, and there are no visitors around, they don't dress that much. They do not wear cattle horns or elaborate face paint when preparing food, or tending to their young. These decorative headdresses are not even used on their private occasions. And there are hundreds of Morsi people living miles away from these outposts who don't even know about the foreign visitors. Over the years, the Morsi have learned that if they engage in this kind of trickery, they can carry items they cannot collect or manufacture themselves, such as medicine, special equipment, and weapons and ammunition. Money collected by Morsi home front is dispersed through the immediate community, used for agricultural work or to buy necessities in the face of drought. But much of this money does not reach the heart of a community that numbers around 11,000 people. Most of the members of this group live deep in the Ethiopian jungle, tending cattle, raising sorghum fields, and practicing Donga warfare. The Mursi tribe is also known to be violent, and does not hesitate to kill any intruder, especially those who live deep in the jungle. So the Ethiopian government has thus banned contact with them. The Mursi people believe in a higher power they call Tumvi. This energy is believed to be an image of the sky, often a rainbow or a bird. Was a high priest of the Mursi tribe, who often acts as a direct liaison between humans and Tumbi. He conducts rituals to bring rain, fight disease, and ward off attacks from other groups. The Mursi dialect is classified as Surmic within the Eastern Sudanic branch of the Nilo-Saharan superfamily. The Morsi people are becoming increasingly multilingual, adopting Benj as a first or second language. They live in huts called doras, each of which houses multiple family members. Single Mursi men participate in a ceremonial duel, or donga, using wooden poles, and fight each other to prove their masculinity. Fighting continues until a man is defeated by broken bones, or other nasty wounds. To impress unmarried women, and to prove a man's worthiness as a husband, this fighting ritual is often practiced. Mursi clan, age plays an important role in defining the status of each individual. Married women have the same age status as their husbands, and some men are not marked as adults, although they may have matured years earlier. Elders become the police of the clan, and often punish their men, or keep watch over them. The Mursi people became citizens of Ethiopia in the 19th century, when Emperor Menelik established the second modern frontier. People depend heavily on cattle for meat and milk. They also harvest sorghum, maize, chickpeas, and beans. Unfortunately, the Mursi people often experience drought, which weakens their crops and livestock. During each marriage ceremony, on behalf of the bride's family, the groom's family demands cattle as a pledge. Controversy has raged around the African Parks Foundation and the government, who are accused of cheating the Morsi people into settling on their land. For hydroelectricity in Omo National Park, dams are being built, forcing some groups to relocate. Human rights activists are pushing for new laws and have strongly criticized these agencies for cutting off the Morsi tribe from their own land. The future of the Omo indigenous people is uncertain at this point. If you like the video, share it with your friends, and be sure to subscribe.